When people mention Panama, cricket isn't the first thing that comes to their mind. But behind the scenes, there's a thriving grassroots league, and it's one of the country's biggest organised sporting competitions. I'm Nathan, and I've been living here for the past 3 years, as well as playing for Dada Cricket Club. And this season, we're chasing something big. There's 14 teams in the league, 8 playoff spots, and this is our journey. What's up, guys? We're here today at the beautiful Gamboa field right by the Panama Canal for today's clash against City Moda. So again, we're trying to get as many points as possible to qualify for the playoffs, which is obviously really important to get into the post-season matches. So keep watching and see how we go. So a quick one on the wicket here at McGrath Field, Gamboa. It's a little different to what most viewers might be used to. We don't play on grass wickets in Panamanian league matches. This is mainly due to lack of facilities, lack of knowledge from ground staff, but we do use grass pitches for international matches. Instead, we play on a Hessian mat, which is laid over on a cut and rolled surface. It's not a permanent astro. It gets set up before the start of every game and nailed into the ground by the players. Overall, it plays fairly true. With a new ball, it can get quite lively with a slight indifferent bounce. So opening batsmen must be on their guard and play with caution when the bowlers bowl in particularly good areas. And the captains met in the middle for the coin toss. City Moda won and elected to have a bat first. City Moda came out strongly and with purpose, finding regular boundaries and putting our bowlers under pressure. But soon after, our bowlers adjusted well, bowling with tighter lines, more control, and the pressure told. 3 quick wickets, and suddenly they were 27 for 3. As you can see, I've come on to bowl just after the power play. I've got a bit more control with how I can set my field, with 5 fielders allowed outside the inner ring. So the first thing that I'm looking to do here is set my field with a clear plan. As an off spinner on this pitch, my aim is to bowl into the wicket to keep a consistent length and work on a middle to leg line. That will naturally encourage the batsman to play to the leg side, and that's where I can start to control the game. On the leg side boundary, I've stacked it with 3 boundary riders protecting to try and cut off the boundary in easy scoring options. At the same time, I've deliberately left some space on the offside through extra cover. And that's the key part of my plan here. I'm trying to tempt the batsman to play against the spin into those gaps where the shot isn't always fully in control. By bowling at the stumps to try and keep that pressure on, the idea is to try and force a mistake, either a full shot or something aerial, or into those areas we've set. It's not just about bowling the ball here, it's about building pressure, control, and bowling at one side of the field. So the ball isn't being released quite as consistently as I'd hoped here, so I'm having to make a slight adjustment to the field to be a tad more defensive. But most importantly, the boundaries have dried up, they're only getting singles, so I'm happy to stick with this. The pressure built on City Moda, and they had to respond. Trying to force the game, we picked up a few quick wickets in succession. An excellent catch from Abdullah in the deep, diving to his right on the boundary. That really summed up our fielding today. Disciplined and supporting the bowlers throughout. I finished with figures of 2 for 19 from my 4 overs. The final pair managed to rotate the strike, taking singles, but we maintained control and bowled them out for 86 in 17.1 overs. A very complete performance from the team. We started aggressively with our top order, looking to put the pressure on and get ahead of the run rate. But momentum shifted quickly as soon as one went, then both openers were back in the pavilion before long. Left arm over to the right hander. Sajid was given out LBW. What do you think? Was it out? Write your comments below. So as I come out to bat and take my guard, with a low total and run rate under control, there's no need to force anything. So I'm thinking as I approach my innings, take your time, play the situation, and build a partnership. With the bowlers hitting consistent areas, it's not easy to force scoring, so you're having to wait for the bad ball and stay patient, playing straight on anything on the stumps and manage that uneven bounce. Approaching the target, I look to increase the tempo. Seeing the field, just one man out on the leg side boundary, I go for the big shot. But unfortunately, top edge it straight up and straight at him. A very frustrating way to go. After the 2 wickets, City Moda did well to build pressure and control the game with their main bowlers. But once those options ran out and they bowled their 4 overs each, a new bowler came on at the death, and that was the key moment. Mahmood, our captain, identified it, stayed composed and took full advantage of anything loose to find the boundary and close the game out.
So it's a phenomenal effort by the lads today, finishing the game inside 14 overs. We managed to chase down a relatively straightforward total, what would seem on paper, 85, but actually the wicket offered a lot to the bowlers. It's been very dry here, so there's a lot of uneven bounce and it's hard for batting. Again, phenomenal effort by the guys. We took our catches, chased down the total, where in years gone by we would have made that very difficult and probably been on the losing side. So super effort by everybody this week. We move on to next week, 2 points in the bag most importantly, and we give ourselves the best chances possible to get into the playoffs.
If you like what you've seen today, make sure you give us a like and subscribe. We'll see you next week as the journey continues. Nos vemos en la próxima. Vamos, Dada.